Hey, it's Snake. So, as has been demonstrated in my previous threatening music notation videos, as well as probably some other videos I've made where I react to stuff, my sense of humor is quite broken, probably as a product of me being so chronically online. But for a while, I've been following the bottom gear meme trend, and, given my broken sense of humor, I figured I should do a video on it where I just react to some of the stuff, especially because of that one video on YouTube with just the reading of all the bottom gear memes, which never fails to make me laugh. So, we are looking today at the top of all time on the bottom gear subreddit, and let's see what we end up with. I will also be giving my best, absolutely shoddy British accent. Alright, let's see what we got here. This week on bottom gear, I reincarnate as Lego Jabba the Hutt. James savagely gives birth to an apricot using Disney's Fast Play, and Richard eats a Big Mac in front of starving African. Oh my god. Well, we are off to a good start, it seems here. Sad. Tonight on Sad Gear, I am sad, James is sad, and Hammond is sad. I mean, that's definitely a relatable thing. Hammond... Wait, I can't... Hold on. Hammond, you idiot, you can't park there. Hammond, you blithering idiot. Parking. Oh, this is gonna be a fun time already, I can sense it. Oh boy, alright. Behold my masterpiece that I wasted 45 minutes of my life making. Okay, hold on, I need to see what this is. Is my desktop audio on? Yeah, my desktop audio is on. Oh god, why is it pitched up? What is this?
Tonight on Bottom Gear, I revive George Floyd and beat him to death with a rock.
Oh no!
Hammond travels to China and commits terrorism against small children. And James fucks the Prime Minister of Myanmar inside a 1993 Ford Fiesta RS 1800.
What the fuck? Okay, that... Well, that was certainly not the direction I expected it to go. Moving on. Tonight on Real Gear. Today on Top Gear, I shout xenophobic slurs at the show producer, then physically assault him for not giving me hot food. Wait, is that's actually what happened? Wait, what do you mean that I'm fired? Today on the Grand Tour, I defecate on Tesla lawyers. Deserved. Hammond allows Prince Charles to become next in line to the British throne, and James attempts to extend his willy using the Large Hadron Collider. Oh no. Oh, great. Yeah, that kind of, not gonna lie, that kind of is how Top Gear ended. Very unfortunate that it had to go that way. And now Jeremy is just like doing out on a farm, I think. I think he's literally just farming. Hammond, you Hammond, you idiot. Oh no. Well, hopefully everyone in this crash was okay, but oh my god. Of course that would be the type of thing that happened, would be flying literally the entire wing. Oh my god, the entire wing is like literally just gone. Oh, that doesn't seem good. That would have to be like a pretty catastrophic spin out for that to happen, right? I don't know. Somebody educate me on the mechanics of upside down plane crashes. Penis. Oh yes, this is a classic from the fucking, this is a classic from the fucking the Grand Tour where, we have the McLaren P1, the Jaguar E-Type, and Nissan. Gosh, I don't know if, oh my gosh, what completes it is this moment when James opens up the Nissan jacket and then turns sideways. Then you can really see the penis in all its glory. This isn't even a bottom gear meme. This is just an actual moment from the Grand Tour that's just gold. Oh man, and also when just Clarkson gets in trouble with the Americans all the time. Of course, we still have our disagreements with our British forefathers. No! The fucking Hammond put the Ever Given. Yes. Hammond was the pilot on the Ever Given when it got stuck in the Suez Canal. Oh my god, that explains everything. Hold on. Is the ship still stuck? No, it's on the move, finally. It was stuck for 6 days, 3 hours and 38 minutes because of Richard Hammond's piloting and steering it. Wholesome gear. Alright, let's see what this is. Tonight on Bottom Gear, I renovate a garden for charity. James takes an old lady out for dinner, and Richard fulfills a terminally ill child's dream of driving in a pink Lamborghini. Oh, the post, wow, the post title actually was not lying. This is just a wholesome episode premise that, I think any viewers of Top Gear can appreciate, except for Clarkson gardening with the fucking shotgun. I just noticed that. Tonight on Bottom Gear, I renovate a garden for charity with a shotgun because I'm not doing any hoeing. Funny how Clarkson talked about not enjoying manual labor in that moment, and now here we are with him running a farm of his own. Tonight on Bottom Gear, a car powered on free-range chickens and designed by a team of hand-picked potatoes, experience driving on mushrooms and coke? Oh no! Wait a minute! Experience driving on mushrooms and coke. You're gonna be on Hammond time in that one. Oh, that sounds like a one-way ticket to crash down a car powered on free. Yes, a team of hand-picked potatoes designs a car powered on free-range chickens, and you get the best experience driving it while on mushrooms and coke. What would kill you first in that situation? The car crash or the drugs? I think it's actually kind of a toss-up. Experience drivings on mushrooms and coke. Oh my gosh, see, this is what I mean by my sense of humor being broken. Tonight on Bottom Gear, I employ fear and terror to introduce apartheid at a South African fishing village. Hammond disembowels a Volkswagen executive in the name of... And James is locked in an RV with a pack of howler monkeys until he derives the theory of special relativity from first principles. Yeah, at this point I'm beginning to realize that I should probably include some sort of warning about how there's a lot of political incorrectness in this video. I mean, look, it's South Park with a dose of internet humor, basically. Or fucking Family Guy, The Cleveland Show, something like that. James is locked in an RV with a pack of howler monkeys until he derives the theory of special relativity from first principles. Are howler monkeys hostile, actually? Hold on. I mean, I don't know if that would be too bad as long as James doesn't provoke them. No, howler monkeys are not generally hostile to humans and are not known for being aggressive, preferring to avoid contact. They are not particularly dangerous, but like any wild animal, they will defend themselves if they feel threatened. Okay, so James might actually be fine if he's locked in an RV with a pack of howler monkeys, as long as he doesn't, you know, do something to aggravate them. Deriving the theory of special relativity from first principles sounds like a hell of a challenge on, like, the level of Einstein, though. Bottom Gear official intro. Okay, what is this? The flare says dark bottom gear. Should I be concerned? Oh, geez, okay. Lots of car crashes. Oh! Oh, that baby just got destroyed. Yeah, lots of deadly car crashes. Is that all this video? Oh my god! Spare! No! Oh, that's it. That's all there is. It's just a bunch of potentially deadly car crashes. Great. Tonight on Bottom Gear, I commit vehicular manslaughter, Richard commits vehicular manslaughter, and James commits vehicular manslaughter. Oh my god, what has my sense of humor come to? Tonight on Bottom Gear, I attempt to drive the Ford Escape just like my will to live. Ford unfocused. Ford Escape. Jeep wrangled. Dodge challenged. Oh, I think Gianni Matragano voiced over this meme. Would you rather the Ford unfocused or Ford escaped? Maybe even the Jeep wrangled. Dodge challenged. What happened to the tires on this poor guy's Dodge challenged? Did somebody just steal this guy's tires? Just take a tire iron in the dark of night and just unscrew everything? Fucker stole my tires on my Dodge challenged. Can't have shit in Detroit. Alright, let's see what this one is. The Grand Trip. Tonight on the Grand Trip, I crash a Ford Pinto into the North Korean embassy. James masturbates into the Queen's desk drawer, and Hammond gets shot and killed by Colombian drug lords after selling his underpants while high on crystal meth and Viagra. What the fuck? What the is the Ford Pinto an actual? That's I was like, wait, I crash a Ford into the North Korean, but a Ford Pinto, like the bean? Hold on, Ford Pinto. Oh my god, the Ford Pinto is a real car. Ha! Okay, today I learned. Looks like one of those old vintage cars as well. I crash a Ford Pinto into the North Korean embassy. Well, if we look on the bright side, that just means that it'll be harder for the North Korean defectors to get dragged back. Or would it? I don't know. Would it be harder for them to get dragged back without a North Korean embassy, or would it be easier? Somebody who's more well-versed in the way that works can probably get me up to speed on that one. Oh, this is another dark Bottom Gear. Okay, Bottom Gear Japan edition. Tonight on the Bottom Gear Japan special, I became the big boss of the Yakuza because of a Hatsune Miku body pillow. James flies an illegally owned Mitsubishi A6 M2 and drops a bomb on Hawaii. And Hammond begins his career as a professional Jav actor, and the Stig crashes his reasonably priced 1991 Toyota Corolla into the headquarters of Nintendo for the Emperor. I mean, that's what waifus do to people. Don't ask me how I know. Also, today I learned James May is the real reason for the United States' involvement in World War II. Oi, James May, how did that turn out for you? Well, everyone is fucking dead. Also, the Stig crashes his reasonably priced 1991 Toyota Corolla into the HQ of Nintendo for the Emperor. Little does the Stig know that he is doing the gaming industry a great service. Finally, this reasonably priced 1991 Toyota Corolla will allow Palworld to exist in peace. Oi, mate, they got us on Russia. Wait, hold on. I think I might be able to pronounce this. Hold on. I took a Russian class one time. Hold on. Etich par... Hold on. Etich par... Nay... Never mind. It's been too long since I learned the Russian alphabet. If only I remembered how to pronounce all of the fucking Russian letters, I'd be able to I'd be able to actually read this aloud. I would have no clue what it actually means, but first one, please be gentle. All right, let's see what this is. Tonight on Upside Down Gear, I make a shite meme for Reddit Awards. James robs the Bank of England to donate 100 million quid to Pokimane. And Hammond overfishes chum salmon in the Russian Far East, causing widespread ecological devastation. Hammond, you blithering idiot! You've destroyed the Russian ecosystem! What have you done? I made a shite meme for Reddit Awards. Yeah, that sounds like the Reddit experience. James robs the Bank of England to donate 100 million quid to Poke. No, James, how could you? James, you were my favorite. Captain Slow, you were my favorite. How would you? Why would you do this? Don't give in to the IRL streamers, James. Donate the 100 million to fucking Project Melody instead. Tonight on okay, this is another Dark Bottom Gear one. Tonight on Bottom Gear, I gravely injure 37 people doing donuts at the Buckingham Palace yard. Richard buys 546 Ugandan child soldiers and reforms the Soviet Union. Oh no. James prostitutes himself to feed his crippling cheese addiction. Okay, well, that's probably the least... Actually, I don't know which one's the least bad. James feeding his crippling cheese addiction. Or... Clarkson killing 37 people doing donuts at the Buckingham Palace yard. Tonight on Bottom Gear, I commit vehicular manslaughter 37 times. Of course, James has the crippling cheese addiction. Cheese or cheese. Wait. Lagadiga. It's Lady Gaga. Yeah, dumbass, it's Lady Gaga. I thought it was Lagadiga. Welcome. Oh my god. Welcome to Don't Dead Open Inside. That's what you get when you give this the Don't Dead Open Inside reading. Yeah, LADYGAGA, but... Oh, that's such a bad layout. Of course you would expect that from a pop star, because pop stars are stupid. Lagadiga. That sounds like the name of, like, a lake. Like, Laga sounds almost like it could be a foreign language translation for lake. Where would that be located? I need someone with the lexical knowledge to tell me where or what kind of language Lagadiga would describe a lake for. Exhaust fume. Oh no. Okay, I think I know what to expect from exhaust fume. Tonight on Bottom Gear, I watch Two Girls, One Cup while eating Oscar Surströmming. Richard gets thrown in the gulag in North Korea for public wanking, and James builds a time machine to steal the Geneva Convention. Steal the Geneva Convention. What the fuck? What's the purpose of stealing the Geneva Convention? You just make copies of it, don't you? Or, I mean, people, it's the Geneva suggestion anyway. We use plenty of napalm in the battle for Super Earth, so I kind of think, I don't know, what is the point of stealing the Geneva Convention? If we adhere to it, is that a traitorous ideal? Is that treason? Oh my gosh, I'm going off the rails now. I think this is ruining my brain. Welcome to Linus Meth Tips, mate. Tonight on Linus Meth Tips, I sell my kidneys on the dark web to buy a GeForce RTX 69420, just like this segue to our sponsor, MSI Colgate B450 promo code LTTstore.com. And the Lambo Chevy. Oh, it's good to know that we haven't forgotten our quest for the mythical Lambo Chevy. Is this the Lambo Help! I don't know if you can see that, but on the front bumper it just says help. That must be how Linus is feeling about what happened to the Lambo Chevy. It's the Lambo Chevy, not the Chevy Lambo, whoever posted this one. Get it right. Finally, a well-deserved rest. Tonight, I mow my lawn, Hammond goes on a road trip with his family, and James cooks an exotic dish. Oh, that's actually... This is another episode of... Tonight, on another episode of Wholesome Gear. This is nice. Mowing my lawn. I actually don't think my lawn needs mowing at the moment. An exotic dish. I wonder what exotic dish you could cook. Actually, why am I saying that? I think this is breaking my brain. Of course, there are tons of different exotic dishes that you can cook. Which ones are the best tasting, though? Let me get in on that. Clarkson, you are beating McQueen on a race in an aerial atom. Yeah, I recognize this image from his review of the aerial atom. It's so quick, it'll destroy your entire face. Today I learned that the aerial atom can outpace Lightning McQueen. Great. Oh man, okay, so we have, I think we have delved sufficiently deep into the brokenness of my sense of humor, and if we continue any further, it'll just continue my spiral into insanity. Let me know if you want more bottom gear, I guess. This has just been a foray on the edge of madness that I had not foreseen. So, Hammond, you blithering pillock. But anyway, I think that'll be about it for this episode. Not that I expect there to be a sequel for the foreseeable future. Thanks for watching, everyone. I will talk to you all later. Tonight on Bottom Gear, I become a VTuber and sell my soul for stream donations. Hammond punches the CEO of Twitch in the face, and James spots Gun Run delivering DoorDash.